Service. Follow us on Instagram at Dominica Mets. Follow our WhatsApp channel 618-3469. Reporter Douglas Charles Airport. I am Keisha Dubik.
From every corner of the world comes the DBS 1315 Total News.
In the headlines, education ministers of the OECS subgrouping have been encouraged to put education reform high on their agenda. In news from the region, Trinidad's Prime Minister says she values CARICOM unity but still puts Trinidad and Tobago first. And internationally, Palestinian leader tells UN no role for Hamas in state. Good afternoon. Welcome to the DBS Lunchtime News. Thank you so much for joining us. I am Kwana Fontaine Wilson. Details of these stories and more after the break.
Are you worried about how you're going to get to your next destination or important appointment, special event, a new date, but you are stranded? No ride, no bus, nowhere, and look, rain falling. What would you do? Look no further than Carlton Phillip Bonus Rental. Tansa, whatever your destination or translation or transactions, be it personal, business, leisure, pleasure, sightseeing, adventures, weddings, and family vacations, whatever satisfies your personal driving needs in Dominica, think Bonus Rental from Carlton Phillip Foncolay. Top of the line customer service, unbeatable prices, helpful and friendly staff. Renting a bonus vehicle has never been easier. It's all full service. And look, we've got your rental keys ready at hand. Carlton Phillips, so prepare for memories that will last a lifetime. So go choose your bonus, get your bonus, rent your bonus, drive your bonus from Carlton Phillips Motor Pool of Foncolay. Now with your bonus, go drive safely in your bonus.
Match 5 is our easy-to-play local game. Pick 5 numbers from 1 to 29 and win prizes accordingly to the number of numbers you match. Match 5 and boom! You win that jackpot. Starting at $10,000 EC dollars. $10,000. All it takes is 5 numbers to win big. Match 5. Dominican Jackpot is here. Brought to you by the Dominican National Lottery. Everything is possible.
DBS News.
Welcome back and thank you for joining us. First up this lunchtime, education ministers of the OECS subgrouping have been encouraged to put education reform high on their agenda. Prime Minister Roosevelt Skerrit told the 10th meeting of the Council of Education Ministers of the OECS in Dominica this morning that reform of the education system is needed urgently for the children of the OECS to prepare for the challenging period ahead. The meeting of the Council of Education Ministers is underway at the State House Conference Center.
You are fortunate as ministers to have the opportunity now to be the leaders in the transformation and the reform that we need in this Caribbean today. This is a global imperative. This is a regional emergency that we have to dramatically address the structural and systemic challenges of education. Yes, we've addressed access to education. Yes, we're addressing the issue of inclusivity. Yes, we've addressed, in large extent, the issue of teacher training. But there must be a paradigm shift. There must be a paradigm shift, or else the society will reap what we sow in the education system. And I don't want anybody to take what I'm saying personally, because that's what sometimes happens when we speak about those things. This is about us, and it's about the future of our children and the future of our society. We have to equip our children with what they need today to live in this very difficult world. Our system cannot be seen to only be preoccupied with preparing students for examinations. And if you ask me, I think there has to also be a serious structural change at the CXA Examination Council. By simply adding subjects as subjects to be taken at examination level at the CXA is not a positive movement.
Prime Minister of Dominica Roosevelt Skerritt. Meantime, Director General of the Organization of Eastern Caribbean States, OECS, Dr. Didicus Jules, called on member states to urgently empower the teaching profession. The two-day meeting of the OECS Council of Ministers of Education ends on Friday. Meantime, Dominica's Minister for Education has taken over the chairmanship of the OECS Council of Education Ministers. In other news, discussions have begun on a way forward to prevent illegal chemicals from entering Dominica and the Caribbean by extension. A two-day mission hosted by the Ministry of Environment in collaboration with the Basel Convention Regional Center for Training and Technology Transfer for the Caribbean opened in Dominica this morning. Consultants and key stakeholders from across the region are here in Dominica for the mission.
For the purpose of Dominica, I would like to say that you all are the nature isle, and it is very, very important that these projects are here. The reason why is because these things have devastating effects on the environment. The environment is something that is dear to all Dominicans, and your country really benefits from these things. So the idea for me is to come here and collect information from you, not necessarily tell you what to do. However, it will form a regional assessment that would help with coming up with building capacities for how you can do that. And it's really to get that discourse from you, to tell me to write that story for you on what will help Dominica, its agencies, its ministries, and its people help and combat against things like illegal chemicals or banned and prohibited chemicals.
Environmental and sustainability advocate from Trinidad and Tobago, Jesse Gian. Chief Pharmacist at Fresh Market Pharmacy, Israel Fontaine, has emphasized the need for a global shift in perspective to recognize pharmacists as essential healthcare providers. His comments came as Dominica joins the rest of the world today in observing World Pharmacist Day under the theme, Think Health, Think Pharmacists.
This theme highlights the vital role of pharmacists as key healthcare providers beyond just dispensing medicine. It emphasizes their contribution to patient care and the health systems. It further emphasizes the integral role pharmacists play in supporting and strengthening the health system and advocating for the increased involvement in public health activities. The theme encourages a global shift in perspective to recognize pharmacists as essential healthcare providers who contribute beyond just dispensing medicines. It highlights the profession's role in ensuring safe, cost-effective, and accessible healthcare for all, and aims to prompt decision makers and the public to acknowledge the vital contribution of pharmacists in addressing global health challenges like antimicrobial resistance, climate change, and workforce shortages.
Chief Pharmacist at Fresh Market Pharmacy, Israel Fontaine. Dominican author Laverne P. Thomas from Lower Penville has launched his new book titled How I Found Keys to Access Heaven. The book, which chronicles his personal journey through despair, faith, and recovery, was officially launched at the Dominica Air and Seaports Authority Conference Room. Thomas believes this book serves as an encouraging message for young people and those struggling with mental health challenges. This wraps up the national focus. Coming up next, regional and international news.
Husband and wife in bed chatting quietly. Husband asking his wife, "Are you ready?" Wife with a smile on her face said, "Yes, I'm always ready and more than ready." The question is, are you ready? Husband replied, "Ready like Freddy. I'm always prepared." It was Dufan Jou, so she asked him, "What time is it, Huzzy?" Husband replied, "Time to upgrade." She shouted, "What? On my birthday?" And her smile turned to a serious frown. Don't touch me. Don't you ever touch me again. Husband says, well, I guess you wouldn't get that brand new vehicle from Carlton Phillip as I promised. When she heard those romantic words, her picker stand up, her eyes started to glow, face light up like dumblet. But she thought she was being jumped on her birthday and being replaced. Then they embraced and hugged and kissed some more. Head straight to Carlton Phillip. She said, look it, honey, that's the ride. The new ride, the favorite color and style. They both hugged and embraced each other. Thanks to Carlton Phillip Motor Pool, Fogole, telephone, email.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
DBS News.
In news from the region, Trinidad and Tobago's Prime Minister Kamala Persad-Bissessar says she values unity with CARICOM leaders, but insists her first duty is to the people of Trinidad and Tobago. When asked whether she expects to meet with her regional counterparts during her current trip to the UN National Assembly or General Assembly, she replied, "Oh, most certainly. Any of those who are there, I will definitely meet with them," end of quote. However, Persad-Bissessar, who traveled to the UN General Assembly yesterday, pushed back on suggestions that her recent positions on Venezuela and U.S. involvement in the Southern Caribbean signal a weakening of her commitment to CARICOM. She argued that while CARICOM members share common bonds, each nation has the sovereign right to pursue what is best for its people. And internationally, Palestinian leader Mahmoud Abbas has rejected any future role for Hamas and condemned prejudice against Jewish people as he appealed for full global support for a state in the face of Israeli annexation threats. Days after France led a special summit and several Western powers recognized a state of Palestine, the veteran 89-year-old leader was forced to address the UN General Assembly by video after the UN took the unusual step of denying him a visa to come to New York. This wraps up the DBS Lunchtime News. Tune in later on at 6 p.m. for another major newscast. My name is Kiwana Fontaine Wilson. Thank you so much for listening. The DBS Lunchtime Sports Report comes up next with Hassan Robinson.
Easy Max, get your money fast. Join the family. Call and find out now. You want that quick money to meet all of your needs. High speeds and top service. Easy Max family. Qualify for 7.5 or maybe 10,000. 2.0 is 15 grand. Easy Max, yours and mine.
West Coast Cooperative Credit Union presents the Easy Max Family Loans. Easy Max Plus of $7,500. Easy Max Pro of $10,000 and Easy Max 2.0 of $15,000. Yes, contact us today at 449-6556 or 449-9343 or 295-2682. Terms and conditions apply. West Coast Credit Union, your only credible choice for success.
At Flow, loyalty pays back. That's why we're rewarding our customers with $400 in vouchers. That's like 5 months of your mobile bill back in your pocket. Simply add mobile to your current home internet plan and claim your $400 in rewards today. Loyalty pays back. That's how we keep your rhythm flowing.
And welcome to your DBS Lunchtime Sports Update for today, Thursday, September 25. First off, the 2026 Republic Bank Caribbean Premier League Finals will be held at Kensington Oval in Barbados for the first time in the competition's history. This was confirmed by the tournament's Chief Executive Officer, Pete Russell. Providence Stadium in Guyana hosted 4 finals in a row since 2022, and according to reports, it's generated US $84 million in 2022 and a record US $101.6 million in 2023. But Russell said he expects Barbados to hold an equally successful tournament for the 14th edition. Still in cricket, a former West Indies batsman, Kieran Powell, believes there needs to be a restructuring of the current regional franchise system. Powell says at present, the system does not meet its objectives, one being to produce top-class international players, and two, he adds that the current structure is not finally feasible. We'll hear more from the former West Indies batsman, Kieran Powell, at 6:20 this evening. In other sports this lunchtime, the Happy 767 Sports Club Dominators have punched their ticket into the playoffs of the DBS Premier League with a hard-fought win over the Hilltop Service Prowlers or Trafalgar Prowlers at the Massac Indoor Facility last night. Both teams entered the match needing a win to qualify, and it was the Dominators who stood tall in the end, winning 79-74, a slim 5-point victory. In the other match last night, the Police Sports Club registered their first win of the season, putting an end to their 11-game losing streak as they scored a 20-point win over the Dr. Darapishle Sports Club Falcons. The records will also show that the Falcons failed to show up for the match, and therefore the Police won by a forfeited 20-0. And basketball action will continue tonight with BAA Sharks taking on the Paybush Super Eagles at 8 p.m. In football, the former Football Association is set to launch, or the Dominica Football Association, that is set to launch another football league later today. The President's Cup, featuring the Premier League teams, will be launched this afternoon. The dip-in ceremony will take place at 4:30 p.m. at the DFA Technical Center. And finally, Ravindra Jadeja has been named the vice captain of the India Test squad for the 2-Test West Indies matches next month. It's Jadeja's first time in the position, though he has been vice captain in the ODIs and T20s internationals in the past. Shubman Gill will lead his second Test series after debuting in the position in England earlier this year. India's 2 tests against West Indies on October 2nd and 10th is their second of 6 series in the 2025-2027 World Test Championship cycle. This brings us to the end of this afternoon's Lunchtime News and Sports. Up next is Lotto.
Here's how. The Combo 5 betting option costs $69. The player has a choice of any 5 numbers, and if the player's numbers match 5 of the 6 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. Maybe you prefer Combo 7 costing $21. Players have a choice of 7 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 numbers out of the 7, the player wins the jackpot. How about Combo 8? This option costs $84. Players select 8 numbers, and if the player matches any 6 out of the 8 numbers, the player wins the jackpot. All numbers chosen should be from the range of 1 to 28. Play combo bets. Remember, with Super 6, there are bigger jackpots and more chances to win.
Only 5 numbers stand between you and a jackpot starting at $10,000. Are your numbers ready? Match 5.
Look, yours. It's not just a game. It's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot. Match 5.
Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all lottery agents. Dominica National Lottery, everything is possible.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
Double the draws, double the chances, double the excitement. Match 5, your local jackpot game.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to Match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Introducing Instacash. Instacash tickets now available at the terminal from all lottery agents. It's fast, it's easy to play, and you win instantly. For only $2, you can win up to $3,000 on Money Tree Instacash game. Here's how to play and win. Find at least 4 cash symbols in the money tree and win the corresponding prize shown in the prize legend below. You win. It's fast, it's easy, and you win instantly.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Introducing.
Turn $2 into $2,000 when you play 4. Choose any 4 numbers from 1 to 22. Match all 4 numbers and you win $2,000. Match 3 numbers and you win $40. If there is a jackpot winner, then match 3 and you win $20. Match 2 gives you $4. You can be a grand winner every day when you play 4. Tickets cost $2 and are available from all our lottery agents. Dominican National Lottery, everything is possible.
From 5 numbers to financial freedom. Who will be the first Match 5 winner? Match 5, Dominica wins.
Double the draws, double the chances, double the excitement. Match 5, your local jackpot game.
5 chances, 2 draws a week. Endless excitement. This is not just a game, it's your game. Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome. It's now time for the midday draw here at Dominica National Lottery. Guys, we do apologize for the delay due to some technical difficulties, but we're here, and it's time for some grand winnings with Play 4. Good luck. First lucky number is 8. Your second lucky number is 16. The third lucky number is number 5. And that fourth winning number is 18. To recap, this afternoon's winning number is 4, Play 4 are 8, 16, 5, and 18. And that's Play 4 with grand winners every day. Up next, it's Big 4 bringing in an easy score.
Look, yours, it's not just a game, it's our game. Dominica's very own jackpot. Match 5.
New game in town. Get ready to match 5 and you can win 10K. Let's go. Play with just $2. Match 5 numbers from 1 to 29 to win. Draws every Wednesday and Saturday at 9 p.m. It's easy, fun, and local. Match 5, your local jackpot game. Dominican National Lottery.
And we're back for more big winnings with some Big 4 with Multi-X. Good luck. All right, everyone, it's time for those big winning numbers. The winning numbers are 1, 0, 5, and 6. And now that the winning numbers are lined up, we're moving on to that multi-X ball.